The sources place the angel of death on day 1. Its root is linked to the darkness over the deep. Strangely, that darkness is called very good. Like a king's feast, honor brings life, contempt brings judgment. Death becomes the edge that makes justice real. No human orders it, delays it, or bargains with it. Even fear is planted to hold back sin. So it is not chaos, it is a servant with a task. Yet it did not begin with Adam, it began earlier. So when a plague swept the camp, what made the angel of death stop? Humans arrive later, on the 6th day, with Adam. Death exists already, but it has not claimed him yet. Then sin becomes the opening, the pretext for the decree. From there, mortality spreads through the world of breath. The tradition says the angel of death gains dominion over living creatures. It is not luck, it is consequence with a moral shape. Fear is meant to slow the hand before wrongdoing. You cannot command death, but you can choose, and temptation moves like a shadow beside that choice. One name for that shadow is Samael, the adversary. Samael is described as death, Satan, and the evil urge. So the end also becomes a pressure on the living. It whispers, tempts, and hides behind disguises. It tries to shake Abraham on the hard road. It tries to plant doubt in Isaac. It grapples Jacob, appearing as pagan or scholar. Jacob holds on until a blessing is forced out. That is the point. Even this adversary can be resisted. But it keeps roaming, hunting the weak seam of sin. So the stories highlight rare moments when its hand cannot touch. Yet the tradition draws limits around death's reach. 6 are said to die by a kiss from God. Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Moses, Aaron, and Miriam are named. Death is still there, but the hand is different. Elijah is pictured as protected, beyond its grasp. Pharaoh becomes a warning, stationed at the gate of hell. Exceptions like these teach that death is not a king. It is a messenger, bound to higher rule. So the real question is not, does it exist? The question is, when heaven says stop, will it stop? Then the story narrows to one terrifying day, a plague in the camp. Moses knows a secret, incense can halt it. He learned the secret from the angel of death itself. So he sends Aaron with fire and a censer. Aaron runs into the crowd, straight into the line of death. Smoke rises, and he stands between living and fallen. The angel of death resists and claims a mandate. Aaron insists and brings the matter to the tabernacle entrance. This is not a trick, it is obedience meeting judgment. And the wave of plague begins to pull back. Here is the core. The angel of death is mighty, but not sovereign. It is tied to darkness, yet called very good, in a just order. No human commands it, but humans can be commanded. Adam's sin opens the world to mortality. Samael then stalks that opening as tempter and destroyer. Still, the texts keep drawing limits. A kiss, an Elijah, a Pharaoh as warning. So the answer to our question is simple. Incense, in Aaron's censer, on Moses' command, stopped the plague. The smoke marked a boundary, and death was forced to pause. Darkness may have a role, but it is not the final word. Part 2 asks what it means to live well under that shadow.